This segment of Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union.
Well, if we were honest, we'd have to admit that many of us have been there. I've got to admit, I have been there just trying to make the ends meet, struggling to pay the bills. And our next guests are no different, but they're getting the guidance they need to help build a strong financial future, something that you can do as well. Phil and Jamie Everton are Sussex County Federal Credit Union's first family, and they are with us this afternoon. They're getting a financial makeover with some help from Sussex County Federal Credit Union. Cherie Coleman is here as well with us. She is the Vice President of Marketing with the credit union. You can also hear Finn.
Fen.
Yes. You can also hear Fen. He's in the studio with us. So, guys, thank you so much for coming in. Yeah. Well, let me ask you first off, how has this entire experience been for you?
It's been really rewarding. It's been great. Like we've been able to save so much money, and I feel like just the little time we've had since February, we were able to take a family trip. We've just been able to do, I feel like, so much, and just feel like we're not scraping bottom. You know, it's nice to have a little bit of money in our checking account at the end of the month, you know, and not have a zero balance, basically. Like it's been great. That's
true. How did you find out about the program in the first place?
We actually, Phil worked at the time that we heard about it through Delmarva Life. Actually, I was a stay-at-home mom, and I started watching the show, and I saw the promotion, and I'm the one that handles our finances, and I talked to him about it. I was really weighing heavy on me because I'm like, wow, I don't know that I want everybody to know about our financial situation. It made me really nervous. But then I was like, you know, if they can really help us like they say they can, then this is going to be a great opportunity to get started, you know.
And we were actually working on that when we found out about it anyway. Yeah. So she actually already had all of the information they were asking for, already had it ready to go.
Yeah, I was trying to create a budget. I was trying to, exactly.
Yeah. So it wasn't for a lack of trying that you were in a tough position.
Right. Yeah, we were trying.
They were very organized. I mean, they had their stuff together. They had a very realistic picture of what they were doing.
Now, you guys actually took advantage of some of the refinancing options that you had.
Yeah. We did, yes. We've refinanced our home with our line of credit that we had. So now we just have one mortgage payment each month, and that actually has saved us approximately $250. Yeah. Each month. We
got some numbers here. Run through these numbers with me.
Our old payment was $1,450. We have a new payment of $1,200 for our mortgage, which obviously saves us $250 each month, which is an annual savings of $3,000, which is fantastic. Wow. And we've also changed who we have our insurance through, and we've saved money. We actually were able to buy a vehicle, and now with changing our insurance companies, we're actually paying $10 less each month with a third vehicle, which is fantastic. The money we're saving there. Our homeowners insurance, we're saving between $300 and $500 a year. It's just been wonderful.
That is incredible. You guys also help with car insurance, right?
We do. We have some third-party partners that we deal with, that we have relationships with, and they give special benefits and discounts to credit union members because we're a co-op. And we're owned by our members. So in working with our partners, they've given discounts on auto and homeowners insurance. So we're looking at your entire financial picture, not just one small portion of it.
Okay, so from your standpoint, where you are right now, if you could talk to other families, what would you explain to them about what it's been like for where you've come from and where you're going to?
I'd say it's been great just knowing that there's options. There's not just one way to look at your bills or one way to make payments. And if you do it right and you stick with it, you can choose how much money you have on hand, how much money you have in the bank, where your money goes, if your money's doing something for you or not. You have the options to be able to choose how you would like things to happen. And that's something I think we didn't really think about before, you know, the fact that there are options. There's not just cut and dry, you have to pay this, you know, like you have options and you have things that you can do to make things easier for yourself.
So you think your experience would be a pretty good guideline for somebody else to?
Yeah, I think it'd be good for anybody. You know, it doesn't really matter how much you have or don't have. There's always something better you could be doing with your money.
All right, so fascinating story.
Yes.
Wonderful success story in progress. Yes. Obviously not there yet, but you're getting there.
Exactly.
How can people take advantage of opportunities like this through the Sussex Federal Credit
Well,
Union?
many people like the Evertons, and all of us, when we discover something good, we like to, as I say, pass it on. We want everybody to know about it. So if you just remember that acronym of PASS, PASS, prepare, analyze, switch, and save. Prepare your documents, have your information together, know what rates you're paying, what your terms are, what your interest rates are. Once you have those documents, bring them in to the credit union for analysis. We'll sit down, we'll go over what's outstanding, how we can help you, and what the solutions are. And then you switch your accounts to the credit union because, like as I said, we're a co-op, we're member owned. So all our profits are reinvested in our members, and that's why a lot of times we're able to do things for them that maybe some other providers can't. And then the last S is save. Just, take that extra money that you're saving by lowering your payments, consolidating your debt, doing some things like they did with their insurance premiums, taking those savings, putting it into your emergency savings account, saving for your child's college education, things like that.
So Phil and Jamie are the Sussex County Federal Credit Union's first family, but you can help anyone with this.
We can. We have advisors at all of our branches, or call in on the phone to 629-0100 at the credit union, and we'll sit down and we'll go through, we'll assess what you have, give you the solutions that are best for you, and help guide you through that obstacle course.
Alrighty. Cherie, thank you. Phil, Jamie, thank you for coming back.
Thank
Look
you.
forward to talking to you again. Now, if you would like a little more information on how you can manage your money and be financially fit for the future, go to DelmarvaLife.com and click on the Show tab. Well, still to come on Delmarva Life, most of us would do just about anything to drop a few pounds, and we are going to share a few secrets with you that'll have you looking slimmer in seconds. But next, Brian's going to show us a few yoga moves that he's learned from a 91-year-old yoga instructor. We're going to have her story and show you some of Brian's moves next. Delmarva Life, life at its best here on Delmarva.